What up, world? This is your boy, Bionic.
And Ray.
And we are back with another episode of A-440 Radio. Right here on WDRB Media.
The voice of the community.
And the only place, the only station to get double the information and inspiration. What are you giggling about?
I don't know.
Oh, giggling and stuff. And look, y'all, A.Y. Lee.
A.Y. Lee.
That dude is doing things.
He did it.
He dropped a new album, 26 Hour Days.
The actual album.
You got to get that thing.
Yeah.
Go to ayleemusic.com.
Right.
To purchase. You know what I'm saying? Got to support with a purchase. Then after that, go stream it. Tell a friend and tell a friend, share it, add it to your playlist, make your own A.Y. Lee playlist. Because it's like 8 albums, yo. 7 albums. So 8, yeah, because this was like, you know what I'm saying? It was an instrumental and, you know what I'm saying, the regular jump. So, yeah, 26 Hour Days, you know what I'm saying? You got to get that. And, of course, we got to shout out our sponsors. Back to Health Chiropractic Medical Center, serving the community for over 20 years with chiropractic, functional nutrition, and DOT exams. 2 locations to serve you. 6224 Fayetteville Road, 106B in Durham. 1708 Treywick Road, Suite 205 in Raleigh. 2 locations, 1 phone number, 919-544-8881. And Arcade of Thrones, where they offer a unique, perfect social gaming experience. 399 Hubert Street in Raleigh. For more details, give them a call at 984-200-4419. And you can email them at arcadeofthrones@gmail.com. Also follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Arcade of Thrones. And hit the website, www.arcadeofthrones.com.
And Blackbird Media, a comprehensive digital and graphics company providing highly specialized marketing plans for their clients. They can be reached at blackbirdmedia@mail.com, on Instagram at blackbirdmedia, and on Facebook at blackbird.media.
So now that we got all that out the way, you know what I mean? What we talking about today?
What we talking about today?
What we talking about today? I'm asking you.
We had a round table, and we didn't really agree on what we were going to do the show on.
Did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did. We talking about clout chasing.
Okay. Clout chasing. Clout.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Okay, Bionic, where did this one come from?
Well, it's a phenomenon now. Somebody one day had made the mention. He was like, man, cats learn, like a rapper say a word in a song and now everybody's an expert and everybody want to reuse the word. So I think it was like one of the Migos said clout chasing in a song or something. Then all of a sudden now everybody's talking about clout chasing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because most of the people talking about it are doing it. They doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
talking about other people doing it.
Yeah. Like, and essentially, like, for those of you that don't know, clout chasing is doing stuff for the likes. Doing it for the likes. You know, the likes matter.
Do it for the gram.
You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of times people are like for me, for one, I often wonder why people say the stupid stuff they do and people do the stupid stuff they do on the internet. You know, I'm old. You're young, Ray, but I'm old. So back in my day, people had diaries and things, journals. And
he's being facetious right now.
And
folks.
So people had diaries and journals.
I have 9 diaries upstairs right now.
9?
Old ones, yeah.
That's what's up. But anyway, people had diaries and journals.
Yep.
And they wrote their thoughts.
In the journal.
And didn't want people to know what was going on.
Or it became a huge controversy when journals went missing because diaries did go missing.
Right.
Because there were mean girls and mean boys.
Right. And all your business is out there.
All.
Well, somewhere along the line, Facebook comes in.
That's called social media.
And Twitters.
And that's called social medias.
And now folk
Didn't change the game.
want to put all the stuff that was in their diaries and journals on the intranets.
Okay, so how does this relate to clout chasing?
Well, it goes like this.
Okay.
Now you putting all that stuff out,
Mhm.
and a lot of things that you know, like I often wonder why people do and say what they say and do. Well, a lot of people want attention.
Okay. Agreed.
Are they starved for attention?
Some are.
Are they promoting or pushing something?
Oh, some folks are as well.
Are they setting something up? Like for me, I tell people all the time, don't mind me, I'm an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do and say and act a certain way because I am an entertainer, because at the end of the day, I got albums that I'm trying to push.
Okay,
At the end of the day, I got music. No, like seriously. So it's like I'm developing.
But you also do that stuff just because that's part of your personality.
No, I do that engagement because essentially I'm building and developing a following, or trying to develop a following to sell and push my brand. That's why I do what I do, straight up. And so, you know, for people that are bloggers, vloggers, people that sell eyelashes, hair, weave, you know what I'm saying? Rappers, poets, chefs, you know, anybody that actually is doing something entrepreneurial, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're sharing your opinions, you're sharing your thoughts, and then when you have, and people engage with you, and then when you have something to sell, or, you know, you see who your engagement is, and then you reach out to them and say, hey, I got this for sale.
Okay.
Or, hey, if you enjoy my thoughts, enjoy my thoughts over here.
Okay. But
then there are people that just stir the pot. They take off that big wooden spoon grandma used to have on the wall.
Oh, those big wooden spoons.
And they stick it in the pot and stir it up.
And stir it up. Like some good old sauce.
And it's funny because they can't even cook. So instead of putting their foot in this pot,
thankfully,
they stir it up with that big
there.
wooden spoon on the wall. And I really try to understand why. Like, I understand I understand some people just want to see the world burn. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But like, why are you doing certain things that you're doing for the likes? Like, what is the ultimate purpose? What is the ultimate goal? The big thing now, like the whole Bluebell challenge thing.
Oh, gosh.
We got people out here running up in stores and licking ice cream and putting it back. Faking like they drinking mouthwash and all this other stuff, right? And it's like, why? So you can add more followers on your Twitter. So you can add more likes on your Facebook, or whatever the case may be.
Quite frankly, I think it's because most of us are living empty lives. So let me tell you this. Every day, we open up some type of platform, and if we're opening up Facebook, it asks us, say, what's on your mind? Right?
Right.
You just gave me an open forum to tell you what's on my mind. And I'm already feeling a certain void or emptiness internally. Let me say something that might garner me attention. We're not talking about good or bad attention. We're just saying garner attention and make me feel like I'm important, or something that I'm saying or engaging with is important. I mean, I think that if we really like delved into the, and I didn't.
Will this stem back to that everybody special, everybody gets a participation trophy type situation?
I don't think so.
Because no, like,
this is more psychological, mental health. Like, this is more.
But
I know.
Wouldn't it start there? Like, I get. Like, the thing is like, essentially like everybody's special, but nobody's special. If everybody's special, nobody's special. So it's like
this is slightly different. This is more about self-image. This is more about your self-worth and value because of what you feel your perceived self-image and personality is. That's more where I'm going. And I'm telling you, I
but
think
sometimes
more
doesn't that
people,
start early?
What you mean?
Like ugly duckling syndrome, like people that, you know, are treated a certain way are wind up just having that complex. So wouldn't it start early sometimes? I mean, I know sometimes
but in terms of me getting up every morning and let me put this out there so that I can get attention. Like, trust me, I have folks that I haven't unfriended people necessarily, but I definitely you know how you can do that unfollow thing now?
Right.
Where their stuff doesn't pop up all the time. I've done that with a handful of people because I can feel their pirate's energy trying to suck everyone in. Please, come pay me attention. It's like Maiden and Mist and mermaids.
I call them attention hoes.
And sirens.
I call them attention hoes. That's what I call them.
I was being more mythical and I was wrapping up the whole mermaid.
I got you. I saw what you did there.
Yeah.
But we're about to go to a break. And when we come back,
what are we going to talk about?
We're going to go to the second part
of this.
Of, you know, clout chasing, which to me, OG style is like fake it till you make it.
Okay.
Because it's kind of along the same lines and it's just a different lane of the same highway.
Okay.
So you're tuned in to the A-440 radio show
on WDRB Media.
The voice of the community. And we'll be right back.
Girl, I got you on my mind. I wanna see you from behind. Cause I know that booty round. Send them pics and it's going down. Girl, send me the news. I want pics of your boobs. Your booty's on fleek, so I want pics of it too. I know what to do. I'll put them to use. Won't show anybody except for my crew. And all you gotta do, baby, just send me the nudes, girl. I know we really need to speak, cause them last nudes got leaked. Now everybody know you a freak with big fat booty cheeks. Now you know that you're my baby boo, and I do anything for you. So send the pics to the dude so I can look at the news. Yeah, baby, just send me the news. Just send me the nudes, girl. Just send me the nudes, yeah. Just send me the news. Just send me the news. Oh, 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 oh. Just send me the news. Just send me them news, girl.
And welcome back to WDRB Media, the voice of the community, and the only station giving you double the information and inspiration. And to those listening to us through the free TuneIn radio app and through iHeartRadio, I got this. Through iHeartRadio, this is the A440 radio show, and I am Bionic.
And I am Ray.
And she be cutting me off. And we gotta give a shout out.
No, you are not talking.
I am. That's why you cackled at the end of the last segment. Because you would just cut me off and was.
That is not why. I went on a squirrel. I had a squirrel moment. I had a you moment where I was like, never
See,
mind.
you get a kick out of yourself.
I
See?
do.
Anyway, yeah. That send me the nudes joint. Because, you know, folks send nudes for attention and stuff. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, make sure you go get that new A.Y. Lee album. It is available everywhere on all your streaming sites, on all your streaming platforms, on all your Amazon stores, all that other stuff. But it also works best if you go to the website and get it from ayleemusic.com. But if you got to search it on that other stuff, search for A.Y.Space.Lee. It's hot, but you ain't got to take my word for it. You should, but you ain't got to. But yeah, so we were talking about clout chasing.
Cloud chasing.
And
You were cloud chasing. You got the blood. Okay, nope.
you don't know nothing. So
Okay. Go ahead, keep
yeah,
going.
so we going into the second. We're going into the second part of clout chasing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Which is a fan favorite, faking it till you make it.
Why is that a fan favorite?
Because, man, people like buy into that so much. Like, it's so many artists like, okay, so like if you went to high school with somebody or you went to college with somebody and they're artists, you kind of know their life, right?
Right.
And so when they're talking about money, cars, and women and all the other stuff, you're like, man, that's a little real, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know him, he ain't got that, right? But then somebody from another city do all that, you know what I'm saying? Rent a car, get some fake jewelry, and you, bruh, this joint fire, this joint hot, right? And so that's why I say it's a fan favorite, because for the most part, we don't know if these other people got what they say they got. Even a lot of these celebrities ain't got what they say they got. But we buy into it, and they're faking it till they make it. Even when they do make it, they still faking it. Because what they got in these videos ain't they stuff. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, bruh, ooh, and we promote it, we push it. That's why it's a fan favorite. You know what I mean? It's like, and it's no different than on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, on Twitter, people making up these stories, you know what I'm saying?
Making up stories about what?
Anything. Like relationships.
You mean like making up stories about their parts of their lives? Is that what you're talking about?
Anything. Like, can somebody please help me with this? Boom, boom, boom. And then make an elaborate story that's like, this can't be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and my boy has this thing where he's like, yeah, I hope they got all the likes they were shooting for this. Because there's no way possible this is real. None of this stuff even adds up. Now, granted, we live in a crazy, crazy world.
Yes, we do.
You know what I'm saying? And there are some things that are just like, oh my goodness, what just happened?
How?
Right. But a lot of this stuff, nah. You know what I'm saying? And so again, it's like I said, people are trying to get followers, people are trying to get likes, people, you know, trying to get the spotlight on them. And again, I say, for what? Like, everybody can't be a Kardashian. Basically, when I say that, I mean...
But see, that's the whole thing. The illusion of social media makes you believe that you can.
When I say that, I basically mean everybody can't be famous with no talent. Okay? So, like, everybody can't be a Kardashian. They were already semi on the map based on who their dad was.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and then based on who their stepdad is.
Stepmother.
Right. My bad. Stepmother. I'm sorry.
To be completely honest, I have no clue how to label that right now.
Hey, look, we just gonna roll with it like that.
Rolling. I'm not trying to be insensitive,
so again,
folks, but
everybody can't, like, so they still had a certain je ne sais quoi. You know what I'm saying? That helped get them over the hump. Everybody can't be famous for doing nothing. You know what I mean? So so many people are faking it till they make it. So many people are, you know, inventing this, creating this certain image, whatever. And it's like the real is now underappreciated. Like the real, like everybody's so, oh, I'm real. I don't want no fake nothing around me, blah, 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 blah. But it's like the real is so underappreciated now. Like, man, you had this discussion and you know I hate Snapchat filters.
yes.
I hate
And
Instagram
I just
filters.
discovered them and they're lovely.
No, they're not lovely because that's another fake it till you make it thing. Like,
Love them.
roll out of bed, take a picture. Oh, the light just hits me just so right. No, that's that Instagram filter with the sunlight to come out in the top corner with butterflies. You ain't got butterflies in your room. You are not Cinderella. You are not Snow White.
The rant has begun, ladies and
You know
gentlemen.
what I'm saying? You ain't Snow White. Stop faking it. What are you trying to prove here? You got bags
Some
under your
of it- I
eyes.
mean, some
Your
of it
skin
is
ain't that
just-
smooth.
Okay, but
I
some
saw
of
you
it-
yesterday.
Well, first of all, my skin is that
I'm
smooth,
not
so
talking about
there's
you.
that. That's number one. Number two, some of it is fantasy, though. Some of it is fantasy. It's fun.
I'm okay with fantasy for children. I'm even okay with fantasy for adults. But what you do not
You should
do,
be Marvel Universe.
but what you do not,
Should.
right. But guess what? Nobody's trying to pawn it off as being real either. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's trying to, you all right? You good? Okay. Nobody's trying to pawn it off as being real. And then in the next breath, talk about how real they are and how they want a real man or a real woman or somebody real that's gonna blah blah want them for them
So here's
and all
the
this other
thing.
stuff.
The
So
thing-
like
we're compounding so many different issues right now.
it's all part of clout chasing.
But you're making it about a clout chasing.
Clout chasing is a file cabinet. I'm opening the drawers and going through the alphabetical files in non-alphabetical sequential order.
This is when we're gonna get cameras in here, because if you could just see the stare down that we just had, you would understand these little moments and pauses. Because I'm literally staring at him like, that's what you agreed to. I get it for you that's how you compartmentalize it. But when I hear when we start talking about things about clout, throwing things around, creating reality, being real, but then not being real and all that stuff, I hear, in attention like seeking, especially when it comes to attention seeking and it comes to social media. Basically, we just don't have that. It's the whole idea for me. What do they call it? Keyboard courage. So keyboard courage is more so when you say certain things, or you come at or come for people on a topic because you feel like you are safe behind your computer, right? But that same safety could then be applied to people feeling like, you know what? I can say this to you because now I don't have to deal with it immediately.
Right.
I can say something. I can be like, a lot of the inboxes and DMs, things that happen there, I'm gonna be real crass about what I say to you and come off the cuff because I don't have to deal with you right now.
And that's another element of it. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, look, man.
But that's just people and their own messy selves. That's not necessarily clout.
No,
seeking.
they are messy, but they are messy and they want to be the center of attention. Like,
Okay.
they want to be that person that people fear. They want, like, a lot of people equate power and fear
Right.
as one and the same,
And they're not.
and not power and respect. You feel what I'm saying?
A lot of people don't even know what respect is because they're not self-respecting.
Right.
They don't even know how to respect.
But they figure they can't get the respect, so they'll get the fear. You know what I'm saying?
Or the attention.
like money, power, respect.
Right.
They ain't got no money. They ain't got no respect. They ain't got no power. So let me try to add fear to the equation so I can get one of the three. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bruh. No. You know what I'm saying? So, like, at the end of the day, like I said, like, this whole clout chasing thing, like, I look at it like, look, humility is underappreciated. Just like being real is underappreciated. Like, there's nothing wrong with being humble. There's nothing wrong with letting other people speak on your behalf. There's nothing wrong with falling back.
So let's
Like,
talk about the line between being real and some of the fallback for that. Because a few weeks ago, a friend of ours, Aisha, had a very real conversation with some very honest feelings about how she felt about her desire, okay?
Okay.
And being a wife or not a wife or whatever.
Right.
There were, of course, a conglomerate of responses, but a subset of that, some of those responses were, oh my gosh, is she really saying this right now? And she was being real. She was having an honest, transparent moment. So my thing is, where is the line then between this is really what's going on with me, folks, and I don't need the whole crash back, clap back, any back, chat,
But here's the thing
any of
about
that.
it. Well, here's the thing about it.
Where is the line?
There is no line. Because the thing is was she being real? She feels like she was. Other people felt like she wasn't. Now, if she was, it's like, look, this is my truth. Because that's another funny thing. My truth versus the truth. I love how the music broke right there too. But, like, that's, but if she's living in her truth and she felt it, then boom, it is what it is. And the real issue now is I can't even address that because we got to close the show. So we out of time. So
we got to take it to the Instagram.
Well, let's take it to the Instagram page. Hit us up on the Instagram page, A440.radio. You know what I'm saying? We're here each and every Tuesday night,
7 p.m.
Eastern Standard Time on WDRB Media, the voice of the community. And always remember, life is too short. Say what you mean.
What you say.
Learn who you are. Be confident in what you want. Stop wasting folk time. Give people a choice and move accordingly. And stop clout chasing. Sit down and be humble.
And there's the ring.
Yeah, all that. Quit lying.
Bye, y'all.
And we out. Holla.
Book smart, but has no common sense. Body banging, teeth look like she's chewing bricks. Mad fellas sweat, but I think I'll pass. Cause I don't wanna be pumping no gas. I don't wanna pump, I don't wanna pump, I don't wanna pump no gas. I don't wanna pump, I don't wanna pump, I don't wanna pump no gas. I don't wanna pump, I don't wanna pump. No gas. I don't wanna pump, I don't wanna pump, I don't wanna pump no gas. Oh, girl so fly, that's what they be saying. But to me, she's super average. She's just light skinned. I mean, you like what you like, I respect it, that's cool. But I see it differently, and I won't be fooled. I don't wanna pump, I don't wanna pump, I don't wanna pump no gas. I don't wanna pump, I don't wanna pump, I don't wanna pump no gas. See, I don't wanna pump, I don't wanna pump, I don't wanna pump no gas. I don't wanna pump, I don't wanna pump, I don't wanna pump no gas. She's turning heads in a Benz, but have you ever noticed you ain't seen her with no friends? Nor have you seen pictures of her in a crib? Cause in the spare room with her parents is where she lives.